I do have a question. So you're the head coach, and you're very mild tone. I just gotta know. What type of respect do you have for those guys to just actually be so quiet to hear you speak?
They always told me to talk softly and carry a big stick, so I don't really have to speak too loud.
Who all we got, Floyd? Who all we got coming?
Okay, I'm going to start on the. We got Warren Moon, Hall of Famer. Eric Dickerson, Hall of Famer. John Randall, Hall of Famer. Mike Rozier, Heisman. Billy Sims, Heisman. George Roger, Heisman. Tim Brown, Hall of Famer and Heisman.
Our homecoming and our first game, we know it's going to be people there.
Yeah.
But it's the other games that we needed people.
Yeah.
You know, homecoming is going to be crowded. The first game versus Prairie View is going to be crowded.
Yeah.
But it's the other games we have to worry about. You know, that's when we need you guys.
Something is, I said something on the show about her and her boyfriend that she didn't like. She called me about it, and I want to apologize to my daughter about that. Now, with that being said, these fucking kids are so fucking sensitive. Yo, it's your boy Pop, and we are back. Big Stick Energy, another week going on right now. We're here at the Den. The Den is located 4608 Almeda. Don't forget, Big Stick Energy is brought to you by Brock Brand, Quad Houston, the Den. And today, we got a special guest on here today. And I know last week we talked about, we started out talking about OJ. And and what happened with that. The whole OJ thing brought us into a whole different, we just started talking about a whole lot of shit after OJ. Thank you, OJ, for what you did. R.I.P., rest in peace to you, and your slain wife, your wife that you allegedly took care of or didn't take care of. But anyway, y'all know how we do it at Big Stick Energy. There's no filter. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, cuss. We don't, it ain't nothing like that. I mean, hopefully, I don't know if Dish is born again Christian, so excuse some of the stuff that may be said on the show. Okay. Also, we got my man. We're gonna go around the room in a minute, but I got my man Floyd. Goddamn, Floyd is a legend also in this city. A legendary promoter right in this city. He's been doing it for so long, for a number of years. When I first started getting into the club business, Floyd was around. He did those big pool parties and those big NFL parties, and I do remember those things back in the day. And Floyd brought a lot to the city. Although he's not on social media, he got to catch up with these young promoters now. Get your old ass up to date on what's going on. No, nigga, don't be holding her hand. No. Okay, don't be holding her hand. You got an Android.
Don't tell our private business.
But anyway, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna go around the room. Everybody's gonna introduce themselves, and then we're gonna get into the conversation, because it's more of a conversation. And today I'm gonna do an interview because it's you, and it's more of a conversation. So we're gonna talk about the school, the challenges, and the most important thing I think right now with this generation, the challenges of this generation, and how do you meet them. All right? So I got my sidekick with me. Let's start. Tell them who you are, man.
Hey, the ladies call me handsome, first of all. That's what they call me. My mama said it, so y'all deal with her on that one. But my last name
You're your mama's child.
With your black ass. That's what the lady. So when you see me say handsome with your black ass, yeah, I'm comedian Brady Bob. You did comedian Brady Bob. You did one of the underground kings of comedy here in Houston, Texas. So I'm holding it down for my comedy, man. We finna have a good time. We got Dish in the building.
We got Dish in the building, bro.
Dish still look good. You see him?
Dish in the building.
Man, Dish still not the same.
Only thing though, don't say nothing about the Buffalo Bill game. That's all I care about.
Don't say that.
Don't say that, man.
Man, I'm glad I ain't wear my Bills cap, bro.
No, I'm glad you didn't.
Man, I'm glad. And I just got it for the color. I just like the color of the
We're going to get around to you. Hold on. Dish, introduce yourself, tell them who you are, and we're going to keep it going.
Man, we got Dish in the building, y'all.
Well, first of all, I don't even know what happened on the Buffalo Bill game. They've been so long ago, so I refuse to even talk about that. But hey, I'm Cris Dish. I played 13 years in the league, mostly here in Houston, with the Houston Oilers, Washington Redskins, Kansas City Chiefs, and Minnesota Vikings. And I was just named the head coach here at Texas Southern. I'm proud to be named the head coach here at Texas Southern. I think that the guys we have over the coaching staff we have assembled, and the support of Third War and the Houston, we're going to win a lot of football games.
Let's go, Floyd.
Well, like you say, Pop, most of y'all remember me from back in the day. My name is Floyd Johnson. I'm from Houston here. Went to U of H with Clyde Keem back in the day from 81 to 83, and Phi Slamma Jamma. We was number 4 in the nation in football. They was number 1. Then we had Carl Lewis and 3 Olympians. We was number 1 in track. We was number 7 in baseball, number 9 in golf. So we was in the top 10 back at U of H, right across from Dish's TSU, But to say something about TSU, I loved it back in the day. We all hung together. All the U of H football players hung with the TSU football players, and Dish got one of the quarterback of TSU as one of his coaches right now with him. So I love that because we go back to college. But anyway, back to me. I've been doing this 39 years. I know I'm telling my age, but I'm the oldest promoter. Me and a guy named Vaughn, Chicks 22. And yes,
Nigga, you're the oldest promoter in the state.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did the Cancun Jazz Festival, which was, and I don't want to say that God did it because everybody on him right now, but Puff Daddy was one promoter, I was the other one, but we had 1 million people over there, and I don't know no other promoter.
You ain't have to put that Puff Daddy plug.
No diddy.
That's why I
No
said
diddy.
everybody.
What you was doing with Puffy?
You was doing good.
You doing good now.
I said that plug.
Take that.
Don't take that. Don't take that.
I talk a lot of noise now. Don't get me started talking. I'm from the hood. Hey, bro, I'm from the hood now.
Hold on.
Good name to scream tonight.
Time out.
Go with the
Time out. Let's respect the mic.
Nah.
Let's respect the mic.
All right, don't pass it on to my girl. Hey, and Rico is on the show, too.
Okay, when I say respect the mic, that means everybody, let's cut it. And let's respect the mic, whoever have it, okay? Because we'll get into some shit and we can't get out of it. All right. We're going to come back, though, Floyd. Hold on to that. We're going to come back.
What's up, everybody? I'm comedian Milady Rico. I am from Louisiana. I now live here and reside in Houston with everyone. I am enjoying myself. Golly, my intro is not as long as theirs. I feel like I ain't did enough in my damn life. But I do have 10 movies on Tubi. I am a film producer, model, actress. So if you need anything, I am on social media, all platforms, me, Lady Rico. That's MELADYRICO. That's Big Rico, not the little one.
And hold on. Let's tell them we writing a movie.
Oh, and I am also a script writer. We have a movie that will be coming out.
On writing
yeah,
a
we're
movie.
going to talk about it. Yeah.
We talked about it. Don't look like you surprised.
Man,
Let's go to the back.
That's what I'm talking about.
H-Town Vic, that's it.
Hold on, what's say Vic?
H-Town Vic, that's it.
H-Town Vic.
Yeah, we regular schmegular, but it's all good. I am loving the fact that we got black excellence in this entire building. I am Shanine, also known as Slim. I am a financial aid advisor, but I'm loving this whole panel. I always do. So let's go.
Hey, y'all know me already. I've been over here a bunch of times. My name is Coco. You can find me on all social media platforms as Coco from Houston. Hope to see y'all there.
It'll be Coco from Mayleaf.
From the SWAT.
I'm Keisha, also known as Red Snapper in the cigar world and everywhere else, and I'm also from Louisiana, and I am a mental health clinician. Can't tell. So if y'all need some medication or some support, y'all hit me up.
Hey, do you? So Snapper. Before we start, do you have pills or you?
You know what? As a matter of fact,
No. I was just bullshit.
Okay.
I just bullshit.
because I'll be transparent.
You was really gonna go off into I got pills and this
I have
and
some
that.
pills. I ain't gonna tell you what kind, but
Hey, so check this out. So today, like I said, it's special because we got a all a legend with us, and I grew up in Houston. I'm born and raised in Houston, and when I was a kid, I was also an Oiler fan and a Cowboy fan growing up. So Warren Moon, and I told Floyd, Warren Moon is my favorite football player of all times. And that's the reason why I played quarterback when I was in school. You was a part of a team that was special to this city. That team was special to us. Although whatever happened in the end, it happened, it didn't matter. But we loved that team, and you were one of the reasons why you, Bubba, Skills, Ernest, Curtis, Haywood. I mean, I can go down the line of that team, Ray Childress, and I mean, just that team. Everybody in Houston, we loved you guys. And to see, the Oilers leave and go somewhere else, that was just a tragedy, but we knew that's a political thing that happened. In those years that you was here playing for the Oilers, was the Oilers your favorite team that you played for out of all those franchises?
I got to say yes because it's my favorite, but it's also my longest team I played for. But when I first got here in 1988, I didn't know where to live. And my first house I looked for was over here in this area in Third Ward. And security guy advised me not to buy over here or come over here. But to me, coming over here was like home. It was like West End Louisville, where I grew up from. So I've always hanged over here. I was always doing stuff over here. So I wasn't afraid at all to buy over here or come over here because it was home to me.
Yeah.
And luckily my contract was up in 96 when Bud Adams decided to move the team to Nashville. I didn't go to Nashville. I felt like I was betraying the people of Houston who always opened their arms and welcomed me here. And I just didn't want to be a traitor, so that's why I didn't go to Nashville. I decided to go to Washington. Ended up getting less money, but I was happy with my decision I made.
Cool. And going from Houston to Washington, I know it's a difference in the culture of both teams. But as a Houstonian, we thank you for everything you guys done. I know Vic back there is diehard Houston everything.
That's right.
I don't care what it is.
That's right.
He's diehard Houston everything from everything.
All of it.
Everything. Even TSU.
All of it.
He's diehard H-Town. Whatever H-Town, anything come out of here, that's why I wanted him on here. Because he's a big-time Houston fan.
That's how it should be. Even though someone mentioned the team up north, we're not going to listen to that person who listened.
Well, I did.
Okay.
Put your mic up.
Somebody mentioned that team up north of Houston. Well, we're not going to talk about that team, but in the city of Houston, you're supposed to be, if it wasn't the Houston Oilers, now it's the Houston Texans, Houston Astros, Houston Rockets. Everything should be Houston. That's the support you need to show your hometown more than anything. But I know we do have some people infiltrate and go up north and mention that team.
Well, here's the thing about that. Let me tell you this.
I ain't saying no names. I didn't say no names.
Listen to me. So I'm going to tell you, the first game I ever went to, NFL game, was the Oilers and Cowboys in 1985.
Okay.
They played each other. And I asked my dad, I was 8 years old, I asked my dad, who do I like? Who I'm supposed to like? He said the Oilers is our team. That's who you love. That's your team. The Cowboys is in our state. So if they're not playing each other, you can like them too. My dad is Texas everything.
Oh, okay.
That's my dad.
All right. That makes sense.
He's Texas everything.
Yeah.
So when the Oilers left, I just stayed with the Cowboys. Not saying that I don't like the Texans, because I don't. I mean, they're Houston.
That's not what you said last week.
See?
What did I say? What did I say last week?
Give me the mic.
What did I say last week?
Dallas everything.
I ain't never say Dallas
You
everything.
said it's Cowboys or nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm a definite Cowboy fan.
That's all I heard.
He's a realistic Cowboy fan.
That's all I need to know.
But I don't hate the Texans. Now I hate the Eagles or the Sheagles. I hate the Shitskins.
Yeah, he said it with his chest.
I hate the midgets.
Deadskins, the Deadskins.
I hate the midgets. Y'all know who the midgets are, right? Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
The New York midgets. I hate them, but I don't hate the Texans because, you know, we don't play the Texans all the time, so it's not a big deal to me. I do love for the Texans to do good because it's good for the city and it's good for business.
Well, it's one school you can one place you can always like. It's not in competition with anyone. That's TSU. So you can always go to
there
TSU.
you go, Ditch.
Okay?
And I went to school. I went to TSU for a year, so I'm kind of sort of alum. I'm a college dropout. I did drop out of college, and TSU was the school I went to. So I do claim TSU as my school. Not to mention my daughter graduated from TSU also last year. So I do claim it as my school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have a question. So you're the head coach, and you're very mild tone. I just gotta know. I just gotta know. Well, I know I was about to say, what type of respect do you have for those guys to just actually be so quiet to hear you speak?
Well, they always told me to talk softly and carry a big stick, so I don't really have to speak too loud because the guys know once I say something once, my tone actually tells them that what I want. So I don't have to scream and yell at them. I am a screamer and a yeller, and I am a cursor. So
That's why I'm like,
they understand where I'm coming from, but can't be crunk on the field and off the field. So I try to mellow myself down when I'm off the field.
And Pop, you know what? I'm gonna step in right now, real quick, because he'll never tell you, because he's my best friend. I met him my birthday, July the 5th. Mike Rozier brought him to my house on my birthday, and we've been tied at the hip ever since. So it's a lot of stuff this man ain't gonna tell y'all. I have a picture in my house, and a lot of us older people probably remember. It's called a Houston Chronicle. Y'all too young for that. It's a picture of him, and I'm gonna bring it up here, Pop, so you can see it. It's a picture of him cussing the referee out. And for years, I've defended him. Everybody, that Dishman's an asshole. That Dishman's a crazy mother.
Hold on, can I say this here? Is it safe to say Dishman and Vernon Maxwell was
No,
the
he ain't
same?
that bad. No, he ain't
No, what I'm saying is
he ain't gonna go shoot dice in the hood.
I'm not saying off the field. I'm not saying off the field. I'm talking about on the field.
Oh,
they had the same passion.
Yes.
Like Vernon had that passion.
Yes.
And that dog on the field, and Chris did too.
That's where I'm gonna finish at. That's the part that people don't know about, and I'm gonna say it since he didn't say it because he don't like telling people. But when the Houston Oilers left, I'm gonna tell his business right now because he my boy. No, it's the public, the team know it. When the Houston Oilers left, him and the coach cussed each other out because he said, I refuse to go to Nashville and play for them when I'm a Houston Oiler. And that's how much he loved this city, and he wouldn't play. And all the players knew it, and they still loved him, even though he went to Washington. And here's the funny part. I'm going to put George. I hope you're watching George McCullough with your craze. George McCullough, he took the team out. We used to have this thing that he'd say, because I was his promoter too, and he'd say, Big Daddy, get the limo set. We're going to go out to the club. We're going to do this. So it's called DB Night Out, all the DB. He's the head DB because he's the Pro Bowl and everything. Yeah. So he'd always take the DBs out, and then he's doing it right now with TSU. He say, Big Daddy, we got to get these players to eat so they can get to know each other, mom, sister, know if their mom having problems at home. These players got to know each other, family, for them to play for each other. That's the type of guy he is. So he ain't gonna tell you how he is. I feel, but he's a team person, and if you don't win, oh my God, y'all gonna sit aside him. Y'all gonna be like, oh, that Dishman's the devil. He's the devil. No, but that's just he likes to win. So I'm gonna say this here: he refused to go to Nashville to team. So him and what's the coach Fisher? They got into it, and I said, and here's the thing: George McCullough, which was a rookie, Dish took George out the night before, right? The next morning, Dish didn't say he was done with the team. He wasn't going to sign. He signed him. They gave George number 28. And George came and said, oh, they cut me. They didn't cut me. They gave me Dish, the best DB number. To this day, every time he talked to Dish, he said, man, I thought I got cut because the team gave me yours. So we laughed. So it was funny, man.
That nigga loud enough. He don't need that goddamn
I don't need no mic. I don't need no. I can give y'all the mic.
So listen. Jeff Fisher, we ain't gonna get into that conversation about Jeff Fisher. It is what it is with him, because my boy played for Jeff Fisher too, and yeah, that was in L.A. Well, St. Louis to L.A. St. Louis to L.A. So we're not gonna get into a conversation with Jeff Fisher because we already know what it is about him. My question is to you. Houston between Houston and Dallas, there's so much talent in the Texas area, and you also have some talent in Louisiana. You're right here. You don't have to really leave to go nowhere to get this talent. What does TSU, you and TSU, what do y'all have to do to get that talent back? Because I'm tired of Prairie View beating our ass every year. And I know Bubba talking shit up there. And I know Bubba, your boy, and they talking shit. What do we have to do to get the talent? Because there's a lot of talent in Texas and Louisiana. You could just recruit Texas and Louisiana by itself, really. Go ahead.
Well, you're absolutely true about that. The state of Texas has so many great athletes. The city of Houston and the surrounding areas of Houston, not just Houston. You're talking about Fort Bend, Cypress, Alief, Aldine, Katy, Pearland. You're talking about the other towns around Houston. You know, it's so much talent here that you can recruit here, and the talent that left Houston, that's down in the portal. Different guys that's down in the portal that's from Houston. We try them to get them back home. My motto to them is come back home and play in your backyard. What's a better way to finish your career than playing at home? So I'm trying to get all the portal guys out there who's out there with different teams to come back and play home. Because TSU it's a good place to play. We play at the Shell Indy Stadium downtown. It's a good place to play. In a good area. Plus, you're in the fourth largest city in the country. So you're talking about it. Everybody talk about the NIL, name, image, likeness. What other place you can't be but here? You have a good name, you have a good image, and you have a good likeness. So if you come here and ball out, you know, you're in the fourth largest city, there's money here to be made.
Yeah. Anybody else before I start talking more about Coach Dish? I mean, y'all sitting back there. Y'all got any questions for Coach Dishman?
Southern University gonna get y'all this year, Coach.
Who's that?
Southern University gonna get y'all this year.
Where's that at? What school is that?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
It's coming out. It's coming out, Coach. Coach waking up.
Okay.
So HBCU football is being focused on better now than what it was back in the day, with likes of what Deion did, trying to, paving the way. What
Stop it.
Yeah. Come on, we ain't talking about Deion right now. We got a real legit cornerback, Pro Bowler, and ain't no knock on Deion. Deion doing what he done, but he Hollywood. But I'm talking about we're gonna keep it real right here, because we got Cris Dishman with us right now and what he's doing for TSU. But HBCU football has changed. He paved the way. Eddie George and a lot of other NFL greats have come. And, we can't forget Eddie Robb. Eddie Robb is
Eddie Robinson.
He's way beyond. He's way beyond. So what else do you bring to the conference, the SWAC, to HBCU that's going to help?
Well, first and foremost, you have to think a guy like Deion. You have to think about the athletic director who took a chance on of signing a guy like Deion. Deion's a very good coach. Everybody look at the media and stuff like that, but he's been coaching for a while. He just didn't wake up out of bed and get a job. His resume is very long in coaching, and he's been winning a long time too. So I have nothing but respect for him. Because with him paving a way of it's okay to hire ex-athletes, it's okay to hire your own people, and that's probably what got me my job here, because they thought it was okay to hire me.
Cool. So, coming up next month, I know you're going to be in the house next month for all the activities. Huh?
is benefiting his football program. That's the part that we all should love. Everybody in this city. Like I tell people all the time, and I'm going to say this real quick. Even when I went to U of H, I used to hang at TSU because I like sisters. I never dated white girls. But
He said he didn't date white girl. He dabbled.
I ain't say I didn't hit. Okay, so you say we can talk on this, right?
No, go ahead. He said
It took me to get to be 34 years old before I finally hit a white girl. It took me a long time. I didn't mess with no white girls when I was
U of H?
No, I didn't mess with none. I was scared of them. But here, Richard, just because you hooped with us, you didn't see me with no white girls back in the day. But anyway, let's get off that. Let's get back to Dish. Yeah, Rag, why you want to do me like that, Rag? You know what, y'all? It's ladies on this panel. Now, yes, I have being a promoter, I've done a lot of things in my life. And,
Floyd, trust me, them ladies.
Really, Chris? You know what? Okay, but let's get back to my being a promoter, not the other side of me. Okay, hey. Okay, yeah, let's talk about the event. Back to the event.
Let's talk about the event.
Yeah, let's talk about the event. First of all, I am working with a lot of white folks on the event because the golf tournament is white. But the comedy show here at the Den is black. Okay. But no, the white folks got the money. That's who put up the money for all this. If y'all want to know.
Right
yeah, y'all want to know, honestly. Because I was talking to my boy today on my team, and he know him. He loved Chris. Oh, he loved Chris. Dude named Paul Freeman. Paul loved Chris. Okay. They went to the same college, Purdue. That's what's funny, we found out. But anyway, let's get back to the event. I told Paul, I said, Paul, you raising all this money, but I even told Vic, because I want Vic to play in the golf tournament, but the one golf team is $5,000. Do you know how much that is for 3 people? That's almost $1,800 a person.
Yeah, that's why I didn't ask to play.
No, but I'm gonna get you. I got you, Pop. No, but let me go back to that.
I'm not playing either.
No, Chris don't play golf. Chris gonna come out there.
I play golf, but I don't want to play it.
No, I got you, Pop. I got you, because that's what I'm finna tell y'all. No, Pop, I got you. But here's the deal. Chris don't play golf. Chris gonna be out there taking pictures and smiling and signing autographs. That's all he do. Yeah. But here's the deal. I told Paul today, I said, Paul, I got to get some of my people in, my friends. I ain't saying black folks, but my friends, because I don't know hardly. Yeah, you got a few black folks that'll spend $5,000 on a team, but I don't know nothing. Me, even though I'm a promoter, I don't know any.
I don't know nothing.
So yeah, exactly. So I say, man, I got a few of my boys because I want Vic to play. I say I want him to come in for small amounts, and I told him like this and that. Oh, Floyd, we're going to cheapen the event. I say, no, here's the deal. Because they have a charity called the Guerrero Family Foundation. The great part about this, the Guerrero Family Foundation is a national charity. But here's the good part about this, Pop. I went to them, I say, man, Dish is my best friend, plus he needs money for his football program because I know this guy hard. I'm not going to put his business out there, but he do a lot for these players that the public don't know about. And he's a great guy. But I asked the charity, I said, can we split the money with the TSU football program and y'all? And they came back and said yes. Yeah, they did. Right? You know that. So they going to let TSU take half of the money and the Greg, yes, they are. Okay. All right, okay, I ain't going to say that no.
Yeah, he telling it all right now. Let's go.
So anyway.
He had a surprise for you. There you go.
No, but anyway, so anyway, the bottom line is I tell people all the time because I'm getting tired of people asking me for the hookup. You know, my whole career, I've had people hook up. Everybody want free stuff, and that's just us as black folks. We love free stuff. We love to get in free. Like I used to get on the players back in the day when I was at a party, and it was like people still talk about my parties having 3,000 and 4,000, 5,000 people. But guess what? Every athlete would bring 20 women with them.
It used to be off the chain.
Yeah, they be off the chain. I remember. Yeah, and I laugh because people still remind Floyd, why you don't do parties like that? 4,000 or 5,000 people.
I couldn't afford it, but go ahead.
But yeah, you younger. But
you need to tell our book, nigga.
Yeah, hey, but
God damn, you did everything. God damn, boy. Man, Floyd, you a bad. Hey, while y'all bullshitting, Floyd, I know you. See, while you bullshitting, you was a bad boy back in the day.
I don't want to say that. I'm not supposed to say that about myself. I'm not supposed to say that about myself. But I was a bad motherfucker back in the day. So anyway,
we gonna be real.
Okay, so let's go back to the event. Oh yeah, you tell we can curse, so I wasn't gonna curse because
it's cuss. It's cuss.
Okay, I don't cuss in public, but y'all
curse.
But anyway, back to this. The girl, we gonna split it. So y'all come out to the comedy show because I just got on this guy today. Like, Flojo, you gonna hook me up for the comedy show? I'm not even selling tickets. Pop them selling tickets for the club. They selling tables and bottles. I can't get you in, even though I'm a party event. I can't get nobody in.
Because back in the day, you used to go. You used to let everybody in back in the day.
Because I was making my money.
You got to get on that. That social media. We gonna have to.
Well, yeah, y'all get me on social media, and then
back.
But this is Pop. Pop is doing the tables, all that stuff, drinks. But the bottom line is that's the comedy show on Saturday night, May the 18th. And this is one of my main performers for the comedy show.
Bing, bang, bang, bang. Me later.
So anyway, and then Sunday, we're going to have a dinner downtown at the Rice Ballroom. And that's where you're going to see some other people at because it's $300 a person to get in. But here's the deal. $300 gets you to play poker because you get poker chips and you get dinner, which would be $250, but we canceled the $250. So you're going to get both of them for $300. So a lot of people like, what? I've actually had some of my white friends say, I can get the dinner and the poker. So yes, we can.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't play poker, but I had an Uno game. Yeah, them cool.
Oh, we got dominoes in the corner for us,
yeah,
guys.
I got dominoes. Y'all had an Uno?
Uno?
Or some pity pat?
Jacks.
Yeah, we good.
And white folks be happy you talked about them tonight.
So I'm a little confused.
So
I'm gonna be happy.
Hold on.
I'm really a little confused, Red Snapper. All this Houstonian talk up in here. But this man got on a whole Saints hat on the front row. Yeah, what is that about?
Well, hold on. Let's go back to the Oilers. Marcus Robinson, that played number 31 that you saw out there with the Bills, that's my boy. He coached for the Saints. He sent me 2 big old boxes full of Saints stuff. So here's the deal.
You're supposed to wear, okay.
No, I wear free stuff. I'm getting back to us black folks. I wear whatever is free from my boss. Hold it, Dish already told me I got to wear TSU stuff when I go to this game.
Man, you should have got some TSU stuff for the night, not that same shit.
No, I ain't got none yet.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't got no TSU until he give me some. I ain't got none. So
Okay.
Okay. All right, but anyway. Oh Lord. So he gonna get something for me anyway. Let's get back. So Monday is the golf tournament. Monday. Pop, I got you. I'll get you a spot. You ain't got to pay that crazy fee. Vic, I got you.
1,800.
That's
God.
Monday, May the 20th. And we have a lot of big name athletes coming in. We got Eric Dickerson, Hall of Famer. We got Warren Moon, Hall of Famer.
I just want to play on Warren team.
Well,
I just playing. Well, whoever I get
there's some
man.
people that they pay $25,000 to play on his team.
I'm sure.
So anyway, but that's the event. Saturday night, May the 18th here at the Quad / the Den, Rice Ballroom downtown for the poker dinner, and then that's for you. Oh, that's for me.
I got a Warren Moon story though. Can I tell you my Warren Moon story? I'm gonna tell you my Warren Moon story. So y'all played, I don't know, 88, 89, 91, somewhere around about that time. Y'all played Cincinnati in the Dome. My dad took me to this game. Y'all played Cincinnati 1 week, then played it the following week. Right back, it was back for the playoffs. So the tournament y'all used to come out of the Astrodome, man. Everybody came out of there, and y'all signing autographs, and I'm like, damn, I'm getting autographs from everybody except Warren. I don't know what player it was. I asked him, "Where's Warren?" He said, "Oh, Warren don't come out this door. He come out a whole nother door." Me and my dad left and walking around the stadium, I'm sad. As we walking around, Warren had a 10 Dodge Ram SUV. It was almost made like the Bronco, like the OJ Bronco, but it was tan. It was a Ram. I look up, I see Warren and his kids in the truck. He say, "Hey, there you go right there." And that made my day. He signed my program. Like I say, I grew up as a big fan of his. But that made my day. Like I was a kid and that's all I cared about was, hey, Warren Moon. And to this day, that's my favorite football player of all time. But Warren Moon, that's
Cris Dishman.
You got to tell Warren that story when they get here.
He's gonna be in your building.
I'm going to tell Warren.
Hey,
that story.
and get what I tell you. Warren told me. What I tell you, Warren told me. He need 2 boots.
So in high school, it was time to get my foot. It was time to get my number, and I wanted to wear number 1. And one of the coaches gave me number one, but the head coach said, nah, can't nobody wear number one no more. Because I guess the guy before me, I don't know, it's a whole nother story. But the guy before me that wore number one, my coach was superstitious. He fucked off a game. I don't know what it was.
Right.
Whatever it was, he didn't want nobody to wear number one no more. So I had to move to 11. So
That
I
was
still,
double ones.
yeah, I know. But I wanted to wear number one at the time because of Warren Moon. But yeah, that's my Warren Moon story. But hey, give us 1 second. We're gonna take a quick break to reset, so they can reset, get everything together. I got some snacks coming. I got some drinks coming also. So we'll be right back with Big Stick Energy Podcast. All right, we're gonna talk some more.
All right.
All right, and we back. Big Stick Energy brought to you by Brock Brand, also brought to you by Quad Houston. And the Den Cigar Lounge, if you want a stick, come pick it up right here. It's the Den Cigar Lounge, located 4608 Almeda. We got some food coming real quickly, and we got some drinks coming. But before we get into that, we were still talking about the Mike Rozier weekend. And who all we got, Floyd? Who all we got coming?
Okay, I'm going to start on the. We got Warren Moon, Hall of Famer. Eric Dickerson, Hall of Famer. John Randall, Hall of Famer. Mike Rozier, Heisman. Billy Sims, Heisman. George Roger, Heisman. Tim Brown, Hall of Famer and Heisman. Harvey Armstrong, SMU, Colts, Indianapolis Colts. We got Marcus Robinson, who I'm wearing the Saints stuff. He coach. That's who Dish teammate is, that coach for the Saints right now. We got Chris Dishman right here, my best friend is coming. Coach, played for the Oilers. Coach at TSU right now. That's why we got to support TSU, y'all. Okay, then we got a legend coming. I just found this out yesterday. We got James Harris coming, the first black quarterback in the NFL. To win a playoff. He's a legend. So, ladies,
Rams.
he's going to be in the Rams. He's going to be in the house. So, y'all just to get his autograph, him and Warren Moon being in your place,
Yes.
that's worth $100,000.
Yeah.
The first black quarterback and the only black Hall of Fame quarterback going to be here at the Den, the Quad, that night. So we got to make sure we have a great night, Pop. That's on you now, Pop. I got you. The guys gonna be here.
No, we're gonna have a hell of a night that night.
Yeah, we're gonna have a great night.
It's gonna be great having those Hall of Famers here, having those guys here. Also, you mentioned Harvey Armstrong. Harvey Armstrong was one of my OGs. I grew up in the same neighborhood as him. His family, my family, I like to say, we all grew up in the same church together. So I actually know Harvey real good. And also Harvey played for the Philadelphia Eagles. Also.
That's right, yeah.
So, yeah. So
he's coming in Friday. And actually, I'm going to probably get him to come up here because I don't have nothing on Friday. And I say, Harvey, and he's from Houston, like you said. So I say, Harvey, you don't need to come to Saturday. He said, no, Floyd, I'm coming in Friday.
And he went to the Cashmere High School.
Oh, Lord.
Out there like that.
Oh, Lord. That's who beat us. That's who beat me in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so I ain't
we're
going to
put it out there like that. But, hey, man, it's a lot of things are happening. I want everybody to understand, in order to bring our Texas Southern Tigers back to where they're supposed to be, these kids need to support, and we need to support these kids. Now, I'm not saying, hey, let's ask this for free tickets. None of that. If we can pay to get in, let's pay to get in to just support these kids, because if those kids see us supporting them, it means a lot to them, and that's also helping with recruiting. Also,
yes.
So let's do that. What else do we have to do to support? What else could we do to support?
1996. Let's go all the way back to 1996. With the Houston Oilers, we had a better road record than we did a home record, because that's when Bud Adams decided to move the team to Nashville. Went from 60,000 people in the stand to 25,000, but yet still on the road, we had a better road record. So it's the first time in NFL history that a team had a better road record than home record, all because I think it was because of the fans. Even though they wasn't cheering for us, it was the crowd there.
Yeah.
That makes a difference, the energy. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, sir. Out of all of those coaches, who was your favorite coach to play for? All right, so let me ask you this, sir. Out of all those coaches, you played for Glanville too, right?
Right.
Okay. I know you probably got some hell of a stories about Glanville.
Yeah, we don't have enough time for those.
Who was your favorite coach to play for?
Well, you mentioned Coach Glanville. I think he was my favorite coach because he was the first NFL coach I played for. he gave me a chance to play in this league. Buddy Ryan was a good coach. Jack Pardee was there. I had some very good coaches, but not only head coaches, I had some very good DB coaches. Pat Thomas, Rod Perry. I had both of the L.A. Ram corners, Rod Perry and Pat Thomas. My first NFL corner defensive back coach was Nick Saban. Nick Saban was a hell of a coach. He gave me the foundation I need to prosper.
Wow. Okay. Nick Saban, the legendary Nick Saban. Wow. So, anybody back there? Because I could talk to him all day. Y'all got any questions?
I'll ask a question later, but I don't want to.
It ain't about sex, right? It ain't about.
It's actually about a lot of you guys in here. We're good, great athletes and popular and NFL and all that, NBA, all that stuff. Tell me, how did y'all handle the groupies? Because I know that there are plenty, and still, as old as we are, I was a one-on-one groupie, but I'm just saying, as far as a group of women, back in my days, I retired. But I'm saying, how did y'all?
You know what? No, you know what? I'm gonna stop you. No. Hey.
Somehow or another.
No, you know what?
Hold on, Floyd.
I ain't had groupies.
Hold on, Floyd. Answer that question, Floyd. And
No, I'm gonna tell you something. No, seriously, and it goes back to that. I'm older now, but I just got married 6 years ago. This was my best man. But no, she was a young girl. But I'm blessed because I got a 6-year-old son. That's my heart. He's little Floyd, and that's my heart. But she tricked me. See, groupies can trick you. No, groupies can trick you because she said she didn't know nothing about sports.
Yes.
No, y'all laughing.
I know what you're talking.
That is the best thing to
then,
do.
When she started, she took me to eat, and I've never had women buy me nothing to eat. She paid for the food a couple of times. She paid for the food a couple of times. She didn't know nothing because people would always run up and like, that's Floyd Johnson. That's Floyd Johnson. When I was out.
That's the game.
And
that's the game. Yep. That's the game. We already know you before you know it.
So that's how she got me, and I laughed because
chestnut checkers.
All the years. Like to this day, I hate when and you remember this. I drove a big 500 Mercedes, flashy with Lorenzo's, blah blah blah, and I always people like, "Ooh, that's Floyd Johnson." Everybody knew me by my Mercedes, and that frustrated me because I never knew who liked me for being the good guy.
That's right.
Like Richard tell you back in the day, we used to hoop, and I'm the type of guy I cook for you. I invite everybody over and we have fun, play some dominoes. That's my hobby, dominoes and cooking for my friends. I love to cook for my friends, but a lot of women wouldn't learn that because they was too busy being groupies. And I feel sorry for these guys because they was bigger than me. And, I can't tell no stories. I can't tell. Rag say no.
No.
Okay.
Don't tell no stories.
No. But it's like women would always want to be with these guys because NFL or NBA. And I'm going to tell
try
y'all.
to go through you to get to them, and you don't know who's real.
And all their wives hated me. Because I was the single man back in the day. But I'm going to tell you the main story. Moses Malone, which most of y'all, but he know me, that's who started my career. Moses Malone, I was a power band for his funeral 8 years ago. I love that man because being Moses' boy, I met Moses in the 8th grade. And I love that man because he took me under his wing and made me, I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for him. Yeah. And honestly, I tell people, I wouldn't know this guy right now. So Moses, I'm hanging with Moses everywhere, traveling the world. Mike Rozier come into the Oilers, 1985, so I'm going to go in and tell my story. 1985, he say, Floyd, be my promoter. And I ain't going to laugh. Don't laugh at me now. I say, what's a promoter? He say, motherfucker, that's one get an autograph session, da-da-da. I didn't know. I was young. I was 22. So he say, I play for the Oilers. Moses, your boy, man. You got two of the biggest athletes in the country to represent. So I tell people, and this is why I tell people, never give up. Never give up. Listen to this. Right. For 3 years, I made no money. I put on a suit and tie, went around with a piece of paper saying I represent Moses Malone. Michael made not a penny. Chris came into the league. Like I say, me and him was tied at the hip. Mike brought Chris over my house July the 5th for my birthday. Me and Chris started doing stuff, hanging out, I became his promoter. So two white guys, that's why I love white people to this day when it comes to business. Two white guys say, Floyd, you can get to all the players? I say, yes. So I talked to Dish. Everything I went through Dish at the time, because Mike had left and went to, so I say, Dish, can we get the players? Dish say, and he was the head guy with the team. Like, nobody challenged Dish. Whatever Dish said was God back, because he was the main guy with the defense. Warren was in the offense. Dish was the main D. So Dish say, Floyd, I can get the guys to do autographs for you. So I said, oh, man. So I told my friends. So I started with Champ Sports, Foot Locker, Foot Actions. You remember back in the day they had the shoe stores. I did autographs all around Houston. Then I did autographs around Texas. Then I did autographs around the country. That's what blew me up because of my guys being there for me. So, and like I say, once again, Moses, Mike, and then Dish.
But what we talked about one time, relationships is more important than
money.
Than money.
I tell these young guys, that's why I was just telling you about these young promoters. They strictly about money. I ain't gonna say no names, but I said his name earlier. But he used to say, he worked for me back in the day. Don't say his name, boy. Don't say his name. I take your mic. Because now he's yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, dude. But
can't stop.
He would always say, Big Dad, I got his company gonna pay us $45,000 to do this. I said, no, let's do it for $20,000 and make a 20-year relationship instead. Because he said, no, let's hit him across the head. I said, I don't want to hit him across the head. I want to make a relationship because I'd rather not make money like right. I'd rather make money down the long run. There you go. There you go. Pop, what I tell you when I came in, because Pop knew I was, I say, Pop, I don't want to make money. I want to make sure that TSU makes some money, the Guerrero Foundation, and my comedians, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, not TSU, the football program. But anyway, I wanted to make sure that we help the charities and help and pay the artists and everybody get paid. And like I say, the guys, as long as we show them a good time, that's how you get to be their friend. Show them a good time.
And it's all about, like I say, once again, it's all about the relationships you build with these people.
Relationships.
Because I would like to have that relationship with you and TSU. So, you know, if there's something that we could do, the Den and Quad, to support Texas Southern football, we're more than happy to do it, and we would love to do it and have that, build that relationship with you guys. Even if it's the night before the coaching staff, we take care of the coaching staff as far as eating and things like that, you know, to get y'all mind ready for the next, you know, the game the next day. That's fine also. But it's building that relationship with with good people. The money gonna come. That's just what it is. But once you build that relationship and keep that relationship real tight, everything else gonna fall into play. What you gotta say, Dish? It's muted.
Yeah. Which one muted? This one working out?
Like you said, relationship is everything. And, you know, what you guys can do is just, like I said, come to the game, support us, be there for those kids, for the young men. I can't call them kids, because for the young men. Be there for the young men. You know, put banners up. I'll bring you some banners over here. Put your banners up. I've got you a schedule of our game, so therefore, anybody in here want to come to a game, they can circle the game if they want to come and buy the tickets for. They'd be more grateful for that. Our homecoming and our first game, we know it's going to be people there.
Yeah.
But it's the other games that we needed people.
Yeah.
You know, homecoming is going to be crowded. The first game versus Prairie View is going to be crowded.
Yeah.
But it's the other games we have to worry about. You know, that's when we need you guys. We need you at the homecoming. We need you at Prairie View too. But more important, the games after that. That's where we need a crowd.
Well, I'd definitely be there with Alabama State, because my boy James coaching over at Alabama State.
Well, we don't play them this year.
Y'all don't?
We don't. It's a year off for them.
Oh man! All right, so I won't be at that game.
And TSU and Southern is a big game too, a big rivalry game when they play. Since you don't know what Southern is, you'll find out. You're gonna find out.
I think Southern come here this year, so I definitely see you at the game, then, right?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Tailgating and all.
All right.
So this is what we need to do. TSU games this year. We need the posse up right here. We need to go over to the stadium, right down the street. It's only, 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away. Not that far. Go to the game, support the kids, come back and have a good time.
Sounds great.
I know, right? Sound like I'm playing.
That sound like a winner. We can set that up.
And we can set that up. We start right here. Win or lose, we go to the game.
Everybody check out. Have a quad tailgate.
We do a quad tailgate. We go to the game, have a good time at the game. After the game, we come back. That's our day. That's our support for TSU. And if you don't want to wear maroon and white, you don't have to. Just support the kids. That's what it's all about.
So, Pop, we're going to start a tailgate here and take everybody. We're going to start a tailgate with the quad then and take everybody to the game to have fun.
Floyd, you done started eating already. I ain't even talking.
Is it on?
Hey, fat guys can't wait.
Excuse him, he don't know how it goes.
Hold on, Pop. Fat guys can't wait.
I ain't even started. I ain't even talked about the dish.
I bless my piece.
I ain't wash his hands.
Hey,
sanitize nothing. He can have
that's
it.
just my plate there. Rag said that's for me right there.
Yeah, you can have that.
I ain't even talking about the food.
I did
I ain't said nothing about the food. Niggas. Yeah. He just started talking.
So that's my plate by itself right there.
You gotta love Floyd though, man. That's just Floyd. He don't mean no harm, man. He don't mean no harm.
I'm straight out, man. Hold on.
He don't mean no harm.
And he think he's slick. He think because he done turned the hat around, he didn't know he had another one on the front.
Now, what we gonna do? We gonna block that symbol out.
All right, when I get my stuff from Tish, I'm gonna start winning. Okay.
We gonna wear the TSU stuff, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna support Texas Southern football with Cris Dishman and the Texas Southern Tigers. That's my school. I dropped out after 1 year.
It's all right, man.
You know.
But you tried though.
I tried.
Yeah. All right, man.
I tried. I got tired of getting up and going to school. So I'm like,
man,
you know.
but I do have to say something though.
Say that.
I ain't been talking the whole night.
Well, talk now, nigga.
Talk, please talk.
Everybody at Florida.
Talk. All
the biography.
I ain't told a fourth of mine.
I ain't tell. But I'm just saying though, man. Y'all already know, man. I'm gonna tell you this, Dishman. You know, I want to say something funny because when he walked up, I knew who he was already. I told him, I said, man, Floyd, I'll go deep on you right now. That was funny. Floyd laughed like, well, man, gone.
That is funny.
My fat ass talking about going, but I play wide receiver. I was the number one receiver in Texas.
And I get that.
You understand? Number one in black college too, also. But I know that's Dishman. He could look like he still got it now.
Nah, he still look like he play.
But Dishman, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I've been going to all the Texas Southern games for the last about 5 years, and just real talk. You have inherited some great group of kids, guy. You know what I'm saying, doctor? I'm telling you this. My uncle was the head coach last year, and I just got to be honest with you. And Bug, that's my uncle, blood uncle. You understand? He made sure that those kids were very polished, got their stuff together, but for him to come over there and get the job, man, I want to commend you because those kids, I know they're gonna look up to you, man, and you got to give it to them, man. I talk about real nigga shit. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So you get them kids, man. We believe in you too, man. Well, we appreciate you coming out here, and I went to Jack Yates. I'm a product of historical black college. I played at Kentucky State University, All-American black college receiver. So for you to be from Louisville and you come down here, man, the bridge has connected. You got to go to Louisville too, in Kentucky, to go get some of the people, let them experience Kentucky like I experienced. Kentucky, I know. But that's what I said, Floyd. Let me talk.
Floyd, you just
let me talk, Floyd. God damn it, that's your best friend. Y'all get you like sea limits, color purple, no, man. But now, for real though, man, and I'm commending you, giving you your flowers, man. But man, you got to come on with it because with this coaching stuff, man. I'm a coach too. With this coaching stuff, man, I know you're gonna have to be. You gotta bring that tenacity, because these kids, they want to see, legends, and you one of them. By you, and it's just being real, man. Those kids, they gonna run through that wall for you, man. And so, to be honest with you, man, for you to be like a Deion, not even like a Deion, y'all said Deion Sanders, for you to be Cris Dishman, man, you feel me? The Oilers, like he said, we love the Oilers. So for you to come back to our neighborhood and reviving it, Houston is already what it is, man. We got to support you, doctor. So we coming, man. That's all I want to say.
We coming, bro.
We coming, doctor.
Me and you.
I ain't going to. You might have to give me a free cup of tea, but I'm going to be there. Nah, I'm just
playing. And I'm sure some mothers.
If it's just me and you, right? Yeah. If it's just me and you, we going.
I know. I'm going too.
And I'm sure there are some mothers out here that are excited that you can be a father to the fatherless too, for the ones who are on the team. So that's a big responsibility. So we appreciate you for even stepping up to do that.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man, for real.
So when you have you started recruiting?
Yeah, we've been recruiting already, and we haven't recruited because our spring ball.
Mike.
Our spring ball is we just got our spring ball last Saturday, but our coaches will be on the road within the next 2 days, hitting all the areas, hitting the DFW, hitting East Texas, stuff like that. So we got a good roster of players that we already have down that we're going to visit. Can't tell you who they are, but we got a good roster of players that we're going to go visit, and we're going to bring some good players here on campus.
So let me ask you this: so, what is TSU going to do about the facilities, upgrading those facilities?
Well, they blessed us with a new weight room. We got a new weight room over there. You know, upgrading facilities also take money. So it also take donations. It takes people coming to the game. It takes stuff like that. So, it takes the boosters being the boosters, giving back. It takes the ones who graduate, who is now making money, to give back. That's what it takes. So everybody wants facilities, but you just can't go and say, okay, I'm going to build facilities without money.
And the reason why I asked that, because you do have an alumnus that's a Hall of Famer. Does he do anything?
He's done a lot for the university. Okay. And it takes a village to raise children. It takes a village to raise it. It's not just we can't put it all on one person. And I don't think it's fair to him for everyone want him to give, because you don't know what that person is going through.
Yeah,
even though you see him on TV, even though he have money and different stuff like that, you don't know what he's going through. Yeah. Right now he's dealing with some issues with his daughter. So we can't just allow him to give. We all have to give. Yeah. Starting from the person who's making less and the person who's making more. Yeah. No matter what you do, just give something.
Yeah. And I was just asking that question because he is he's the first person everybody think of when it comes to TSU. And of course, I don't know on our side looking in, I don't know what he got going on in his life and things like that. It's just he's the first name that when TSU comes up, he's the first TSU football comes up, he's the first name that comes to mind for anybody and everybody. And what I'm saying is one thing about this here that Florida's doing is commendable to help those facilities or help everything that's going on over there. And I think we need to keep it going. I don't know who's going to be next years from now, a long time from now, because we hoping and praying that you there forever, as long as they will have you there. But as long as you're there, this is something that needs to happen every year to get that money in there and to help you out and get those kids to come in and buy into the program and buy into what you're doing. That's just my thoughts on it.
You're absolutely true, because today's football has totally changed than we played. It's hydration, it's nutrition. Those guys got to eat. When you're working out, you got to eat. Back in we played, it was you couldn't work out. After you work out, you couldn't eat 40 minutes after. While they working out, they constantly eating. So we constantly have to buy the Rice Krispie treats, the protein bars, the protein shakes, and stuff like that for them. So it's a little stuff like that they didn't have before. Now they do, because some of the alumni have given back, have done their share of giving back. So therefore, we can go out and buy the nutrition and hydration and the recovery centers. We're trying to get a recovery room for those guys. So that's big. And we have to keep up with the PWIs, and we have to keep up with the Power Fives in order to get the kids here, because most of the kids love the glitz. They see the glitz. They see they don't see the glory. They see the glitz. They want to see the nice weight room. They want to see the great locker room. They want to see the helmets and the different colored jerseys and how many jerseys you have. And that's what today's football is. So we have to give them what they want.
We not LSU, because LSU got some shit over there. Man, have y'all seen their weight room? Y'all seen their facilities? Alabama, Texas.
So that's why May 18th weekend, the annual Heisman Players Weekend, that's very important. May 18th through the 20th. We need y'all to get your tickets, because we want to make sure that TSU get them what they need? What kind of facility they need?
Great facilities.
Yeah, him. Say it again.
A great facility.
Oh, just great. I thought you said some technical word.
A recovery room.
Yeah, I thought I heard.
It's a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah,
So therefore, you
recovery
gotta get your
room.
chicken so we can support that.
So let's do that. We're gonna support that weekend. Put it in your calendar. That weekend, I need everybody's support to come out that weekend. We're gonna have a really, really good time with Floyd and all the. Oh, we got a bunch of people gonna be there that weekend.
Mike Rosier weekend. The
Mike Rosier.
weekend. We got Warren Moon,
Hold on,
legendary.
before you go on, let's tell Mike Rosier to wear a regular suit.
Oh, he got some he got a custom made suit.
Not
He went in.
nothing so fucking colorful. Man, you see Mike Rosier's suits?
Oh, he be
Like a
cold blooded.
Mississippi
Mike
pimp,
dress.
Look like a Mississippi pimp.
Mississippi
No,
pimp, man.
Mike the only one on the Heisman with a hat. You noticed that, right?
But we know.
Okay, Mike the only one dressed. When he come here every day, he don't wear slacks. He wears slacks and dress clothes every day.
Let me tell you something.
he don't wear-
Every
he
year
dress.
when you watch the Heisman,
He the coat. He
you gonna
dressed.
see Mike.
With the
You know who he is. Because Mike gonna stand out.
Looking like
From everybody.
Calvin Murphy a little bit.
Him and
No,
Calvin
he ain't
Murphy.
that bad. Now,
Him
hold
and
on.
Calvin Murphy.
Hold on,
shot
hold
at
on,
the same-
hold on. I'm
Calvin
call
Murphy,
Mike.
right?
Hold on.
You got Calvin Murphy be on some. Woo,
Him and
boy.
Calvin shopping at the same
Hey,
damn place.
no.
Boy,
Mike,
he be-
Mike is
he be-
cold now.
he
Mike,
be
matter of
casket
fact, I'm
clean,
gonna throw
huh?
his business out there. Mike got a tailor in town, and he's gonna be here that night. He's already made him several suits for that weekend, some tight suits. Matter of fact,
No did it.
you remember how he said back tight.
Have you ever saw?
This used to say this back.
Have you ever heard of
That was his
Have
word.
you ever saw the Nissan Heisman House?
They had that car,
And they had that car for every car they had.
Burberry.
His suit matched the car.
That's the car. Oh, but he was cold though.
Man,
Oh, Mike was a-
Mike, go back and look at on YouTube. Look up Heisman House, Nissan Heisman House,
telling you.
Mike Rosier, and they got the suits to match the car for whatever year. But Mike Rosier, man, bad boy back in the day. You, man, what other legends we got? Who else we got on there?
Rico gonna do.
So let me go ahead and tell you the list right now. I'm super excited to say this. Got Warren Moon, Hall of Fame.
Okay,
Eric Dixon,
okay.
Hall of Fame.
Hold on, before we go by Eric Dixon.
Eric Dixon.
Let's say this. One of the greatest running backs
One of 'em.
to ever play the game, Eric Dixon.
So would you like to call this in? Because I don't ever want to miss saying stuff like that.
I
That's
want you to keep
important.
talking, and then I'm gonna
That's
stop
important.
you if I have to.
That's important. You don't.
Okay.
You don't want to say, yeah, you know, he was the tallest one on the team.
No, he was tall, but one of the greatest running backs. I'm letting y'all know right now. One of the greatest
One
running
of
backs to ever play football, top 5
Yeah.
to play football. Eric Dixon. Go ahead.
Okay, and then you have Mike Rosier,
Mike
Heisman,
Rosier.
Billy Sims.
All right, hold on. Now, do anybody know about Billy Sims?
Yeah.
Anybody know about Billy Sims? Huh?
Snook, Texas.
Snook, Texas. What else about Billy Sims?
Mr. Heisman, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
All right.
Story that's gonna be off.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, George Rogers, Heisman. Tim Brown, Hall of Fame and Heisman.
Hold on, time out.
Okay.
Let's go with Tim Brown.
All right.
I'm a receiver, baby.
Dallas.
No, he ain't no cowboy. He a Raider. I don't care about
I
that.
play receiver, so you know.
Dallas, though.
But I don't care about motherfuckers that live in Dallas. I just like the
I'm a
Cowboys.
receiver.
But here's what I'm gonna say about Tim Brown. One of the greatest wide receivers to ever play the football, play the game.
My
One of the
favorite, one of them.
fastest
Yes. One of them.
wide receivers to play the game. Went to Notre Dame, #1 pick, and stayed with the Raiders forever. A long time. One of the greats.
Well, why he wasn't on top of this list?
Heisman and Hall of Fame.
So you got Harvey Armstrong
Okay, once again, Harvey Armstrong, D. Cashman High School.
from Coates.
From my where he played, he played, he played at Cashman.
That's right, Cashman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let him know.
The Colts and the Eagles. He played for the Eagles too. Go ahead.
Marcus Robertson,
Okay.
who is now the coach of New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, Marcus Robinson, number 31, played for the Oilers back in the day. Okay.
I can't pronounce his name. Chris Dish.
Okay, you're a comedian, Ray.
Chris Dishman. We got Chris.
All are great.
How we doing?
All are great. Hold on, before you go on about this, did you play with
Killer,
Jared?
killer.
Hold on, did you play with Jared Skills?
Yes. At Purdue.
Okay, that's my guy.
Yeah. Jared and I played with.
Yeah, that's
together.
my guy.
He came
R.I.P.
in,
to. Yeah.
He came in my third year.
Yeah.
I was third.
R.I.P. Jared Skills. I didn't know you.
Jared Skills, Steve Jackson. Who else from Texas? About 6 Texas guys came in.
Oh, okay, and went to the Cashmere High School. Keep going.
Okay,
Come
so
on now.
I definitely know this one. This is the last on the list, and we have to say the best for last. And I do know this one myself. James Harris was the first black quarterback in the NFL.
What team?
Okay, well, I know that part. Okay, what team?
The Rams.
Oh.
He played for the Rams. So,
What you call his business partner played for the Rams.
well, no, I've been knowing Jay Harris.
I know, but I'm saying
Harris
Mike.
before. Oh, well, Mike played for the Rams.
Mike played for the Rams.
You know, he.
Let's send a shout out to Mike then.
Big shout out to Mike, who also is from Houston.
Yeah, he's from-
And not only that, went to LSU.
LSU.
Well, let's go back. I coached Mike in high school.
Oh, you did?
His freshman year, he played at Milby. Then the coaching staff from Milby, we all went over to, not all of us, most of us went over to Chavez High School. He transferred and went to Chavez High School the next year. So by him transferring from Milby to Chavez, he couldn't play his sophomore year. And he played his freshman year on varsity. He couldn't play varsity his sophomore year because he transferred in the same district. So, with that being said, just imagine 6'4", 260 pounds, playing on JV. It was unfair. It was unfair for those JV kids that played against him.
Wow, man.
But the next year he went junior and senior year, played. He got recruited by LSU, and he played for LSU. Played in the national championship game, lost in the national championship game against Alabama that year when it was like the score was 6-9 or 6-3, some shit. Because LSU Les Miles didn't have an offense. They never crossed 50-yard line. Everybody know that game. That was one of the most boring national championships games they ever played. But he played in that game. Got drafted by the St. Louis Rams the following year. Played in St. Louis. Then St. Louis went from St. Louis to L.A. Played in a Super Bowl against, what's that guy name? Thomas Brady. Played in the Super Bowl against Thomas Brady, which he lost that game. Hush up over there. Which he lost that game. And yeah. And the crazy part about that, the year he left the Rams and went to the Lions, the following year the Rams won Super Bowl. It hurt all our hearts who's close and near and dear to him that he didn't get that opportunity to play in the Super Bowl. But you know, God had a different plan for him, and that's just what happened. He didn't get a chance to play. But shout out to my boy Mike Brockers, my business partner, and my pupil. I'm his mentor, so I help him out with a lot of things when it comes to what's going on. Not saying that I'm the greatest at mentoring people, but I do my best. But shout out to him. And he's also will be good as far as, helping out as, mentoring kids. If he loved that. And the football camp is next month.
So the same day is
That's
it's the same day as the comedy show.
Yeah, that's in the day. You could do
Yeah,
both.
but that's early in the morning.
Yeah,
the
that's early in the
football
morning.
camp early in the morning.
Yeah.
So we can get some guys come out there and help out for the football camp to volunteer for it. It's early in that morning. Yeah, 9 a.m. to 12 noon.
Where's it at?
At U of H practice facility.
Yeah. So if we can get some, y'all can stop by.
Yeah.
And guys can come out and
enough
help
time.
out and meet.
Go and take the senior citizen nap and then come back.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
I'm gonna need that too. So what's the ages? 4.
He was like, right.
Okay, age 4 through 12 years old. So
A lot of energy.
Right.
So hold on, let me tell you this shit. So last year we did the camp, and a couple of my guys that's in the cigar lounge, they came and did the Kim. When I say these little bad fuckers are bad, I'm just gonna say what it is. These fuckers are bad. Like these little motherfuckers. I mean, now the thing about it. Now think about it. These kids are talented at these young ages, but their attention span is all over the place.
I can hear Chris now. Why don't y'all be still?
But no, we need all the volunteers we can get to come out there and help out with these kids. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun to be around these kids. 12 o'clock, 9 or 12, it comes real fast. It don't take long. It's not that long. And then go home, take your nap, come back for the show that night. But it's next month.
I just want to pass the water bottle, something easy.
And you can't talk nasty to these kids.
I would never.
We know. But
Red snapper. Come here, let me see your eyes. No. Them ain't your daddy eyes.
Yeah,
No,
she
wait.
need to sign a waiver for real. So Brady Bob. Hold on. Respect the mic. Respect the mic. Let's talk. Brady Bob. What else we got, bro? What else you got?
What I got?
Yeah, you my sidekick, so you gotta help me out.
I'm just so happy. No, it's not even that. I gotta kind of, I gotta respect greatness. Understand? That's just all I'm saying. And when I say greatness, I'm respecting my man over here, man. Look at this great facility, got great food, great people. You understand? And I'm living the moment with a legend to my left of me. So I'm really enjoying the ambiance, man.
I am so happy to be here.
Yes, I am so amused to be here. Yes. Oh my God, I'm trying to tell you.
So what you want to do next?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do next?
I don't give a damn what you want to do.
I don't give a damn neither.
Long as you don't talk about me or let Floyd talk about me.
We're going to talk about Christian football.
Yes. But man, let me tell y'all something, man. I got a comedy show tonight with me, Lady Rico.
Yes, sir.
Me, Lady Rico. We're doing karaoke and comedy. You heard me?
Hold on. So
comedy.
check it out, y'all. So Sunday we rode on the golf course down the street
Come on now.
to go do some promotion. It was really talking about people that coming in and out the club. When you people watch and just watch people, hold on. Have you ever people watch with comedians? Like
Man,
it's
silly.
the funniest shit ever. They talk about every fucking body in the.
Look at this, bro. Look at this.
We're going to get drunk so we make
Especially
sure we
with
laugh.
Grossman.
Grossman silly. Gross silly.
So we go down the street.
Gross silly.
So we go down the street Sunday at Faces. I got all the comedians with us. And we're promoting tonight.
Yes.
We're trying to promote tonight.
Oh, yes.
But it was more talking about people than any fucking thing.
And then we wasn't even talking. We was just looking like, man, look at this motherfucker.
Look at this
motherfucker. Start laughing.
Like,
We started with Floyd that night.
Yeah. With that hip hop.
Floyd had to get up. And then when he got up, when he got up, he looked like a little toddler.
Yeah. He had the Earl Cabanese.
So Grossman.
Now, you know what? I'm finna find me somewhere else to take my ball and play. I'm finna find somewhere else. I'm getting sensitive like Michael Jackson.
So Terry there, Grossman is there, and Grossman's like, if this motherfucker fall right now, I say, if he fall, it's gonna take him all day to fall. He's gonna be the slowest fucking fall. This motherfucker gonna fall like this here.
The other night, yeah, look at it.
Hey, he gonna fall like this here.
But the sad part is we was really looking like some fools ourselves on the golf cart. We was 5 deep. I'm sitting in the middle on the top with my head smushed down. You got Big Boy on the back. That side was leaning.
I swear it sounded like we were coming. Not gonna do it. We be waiting for you. We riding on that thing. That's what was going on in my mind when we riding that thing.
I did think the motherfucker gonna do a wheelie though. I thought it was gonna do a wheelie.
My fat ass almost made us do a wheelie. Shit.
Say, but don't never go nowhere with comedians, man. I swear to God.
What time and where is it?
We was laughing.
Well, tonight?
Yeah.
Tonight is next door.
Next door.
Oh, you said Rico's. I didn't know.
Rico is going to be.
Let me clarify.
Right,
You did not clarify
Coco,
when it
clarify.
is.
Go ahead, Coco.
So it's tonight at the Quad every Thursday. We have comedians and also we have karaoke.
That's right.
So it's going down every Thursday at the Quad, the Den. Come see, beat us there. Don't meet us there. About 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Get there before we get there, and it's going down. Let's go. I know.
All right, so what I'm going to do, hold on, what I'm going to do, can we take a quick break? I'm going to take a 5-minute break because we're going to, so we got meatballs right here.
Rico got to go.
Hey, let's serve it up. We're going to eat. We'll be right back. We're going to finish up what we on when we come right back. We're going to finish it up. All right. Hi, we back right here. Big Stick Energy Podcast. It's your boy Pop. Hey, don't forget, Big Stick Energy is brought to you by Brock Brand, Quad Houston, and the Den Cigar Lounge. And we just had a special guest. He had to leave. He had to take off, and that was cool. Don't forget, we're going to support Texas Southern University. We had Chris Dishman, the head football coach for TSU, just here. And we got a plan for that. We said what we're going to do for each home game. We're going to do that. Let's stick to that. And if don't none of y'all be down with it, fuck you.
Oh. I'm with you, Pop.
Yeah.
So that's my best friend. They got to support
We're
him.
going to support these kids this year at Texas Southern University, and we're going to start right here at the Den, Quad, and then we're going to go over to the game. And I ain't just talking about Prairie View, and I ain't just talking about homecoming. Yeah. We're going to do our best to support every home game that TSU have, because those kids want to see and need to see us come together and come support them. It's very important about that. And hold on, before we go on, I want to say something because I meant to say it. I meant to say this earlier. So I get a phone call the other day, and I'm apologize to my daughter because I said something. I said something on the show about her and her boyfriend that she didn't like. She called me about it, and I want to apologize to my daughter about that. Now, with that being said, these fucking kids are so fucking sensitive.
Got to.
I love my daughter, and she grown, so she make whatever decisions.
You got to get old.
And that's her. And I apologize to her, but I'm just saying, not only her, all these kids are sensitive now, even at a grown age.
No, it's the ass whoopings. They don't get ass whoopings.
Everybody's getting offended about everything nowadays. So I don't understand. Wait, I have a theory.
Go ahead.
It's okay. So I'm 40. I'm probably one of the youngest people on the podcast. However, I believe. Look, the audience is going crazy.
Hold
now.
on, Richard. Let me check her ears. She got milk down ears.
Okay, but listen. Let me explain to something.
Come on.
I blame the people, the generation above us. I mean, I understand that y'all maybe have grown up a little hard or whatever, or hard, that y'all did not want y'all kids to grow up how y'all grew up. So y'all gave them whatever y'all did not have.
Them to get ass whooped. Let me hold on. I gotta step in.
But
now.
okay, let me finish my thought. Is that you guys raised your kids to make sure that they had whatever y'all could not get or whatever. So that kind of like, you have a soft spot for your children as well in general. I'm not saying you, I'm saying in general.
But I can look at my
daughter. So I'm going to say this. I don't have any kids, but I already see my nephews and my godsons, my nieces and everything like that, even though they may have bad grades, or maybe they act up at school, or they said something my mom used to call it flip at the lip, that they don't punish them as hard as they used to. So, but I come from old school. I had an old school mom. Like, you gonna do what I say, or you're not getting anything. So, but now it's like, okay, well, they cry enough, they pout enough, they gonna get a PlayStation 2 anyway for Christmas. And if I act any kind of fool, ain't no Christmas.
So here's what I'm gonna say. This before you speak, I'm gonna say this here. Now, I love my kids. I love my daughter, and I do anything in the world for her. And she took it there, and I didn't think it was a problem. But like I say, these kids they different. They different from us, because my dad would talk about me publicly or behind closed doors, and it's like, but because I remember one time, the first time I ever went to jail. First time I got some old jail stories after this. But the first time I ever went to jail, I remember calling my dad. And my dad say, so you did it, huh? I say, well, he say, well, you tough titty. You gonna have to suck that shit up.
Right. Goddamn right.
I see you when you get out.
Shit, goddamn right.
Let me
Like
know,
I
Pop,
said,
you-
old
Pop,
school.
Let me know. You hold on. Pop, let me. I'm older than all y'all. Let me tell y'all about the ass whoopings. I grew up in Studewood by Booker T. Washington Hood, like third. I have a cousin. I ain't finna go back to our bro. I'm finna throw something at you so you can laugh. Y'all make all y'all laugh. My cousin mama funeral. We at the funeral. He crying, and I say, man, it's all right, bro. He looked at me. He started laughing. I said, what you laughing at? He said, man, I was just thinking about that ass whooping you got in front of the whole fucking neighborhood when we was young. What the hell? No, dog, let me break it down. Let me show you how ass whoopings worked back in the day.
Well, it took a village.
No, Mo, let me help you out.
day.
My dad, when you say talk, my dad didn't talk. I'm totally opposite. I'm like night and day from my dad. My dad didn't talk. My dad tell you something one time, the next time it's that ass whooping. And he had a thing called the razor strap. Y'all youngsters don't even know. With them they sharp razor blades on, my dad had a razor strap. Now let me show you something. My dad, we was kind of well off in the hood because my mom had her own beauty shop. My dad had his own business. But my dad told the lady that cleaned our house, tell Flo when he get out of school, don't go down the street. The lady forgot to tell me. I took an ass whooping for the whole community because of this lady. My dad came, I'm down there with the Pickens. We got 8 kids. The Thomases got 9, 10. The Pickens got 12. We the biggest families on the street. I'm down there on the far end by the railroad track at the dead end. Having fun. All the
Just chilling.
It's 20 of us.
Damn.
My dad coming out with a long switch, one of them 10-foot switches.
He coming to whip your ass.
He
coming to whip ass.
My dad didn't say a word. He just came down there, kapow, kapow, kapow.
And you don't even know what the hell.
I'm trying to. This how I got to be a running back. This how I got to be a running back. I'm ducking, George. I'm ducking. I'm like, shit, I can get away. My oldest 2 brothers forgot to tell me he was all-American football player. I didn't know he was fast. So I took off running. I'm thinking I can run him. My dad behind me, whooping.
Looking at your ass.
Halfway down the street. No, we stayed on one corner.
I can see it like a movie.
The Pickens stayed on another corner. Halfway down the street, the switch broke. This shit was like a cartoon. This is what my cousin say. He grabbed me and threw me in the street and stop. Everything froze. Yeah. He say, man, everybody started ordering pizzas and ordering food and watching me get an ass whooping. That's what he said. The whole neighborhood started ordering food. Watch, I got an ass whooping. So then he pulled off his belt. He started whooping me, and the cartoon started again. See, that shit funny, huh? See,
it's funny to me because I was not raised like that.
That's the black folks back in the day.
Let
me help you out.
Go ahead.
I never went to jail. Let me help you. No, let me help you, black.
You would have been like, Pop.
No, I had a chick one time I dated.
Tough titty.
No, listen, I'm dating her when I'm in the U of H. She said, you a black man and you ain't never been to jail?
Oh, no.
No, she was a black girl. But I say, I call her B, and I don't call because I got 5 sisters. I don't call women. I say, you B? You think all black men? And she said, you a black man and you from the hood. And she thought every black man should have ever went to jail. I got ass whoopings to not go to jail.
Yeah.
My dad beat me straight.
That's the point.
And guess what? After he beat me, he would say, I'm going to beat you. He would wipe. He loved me. Say, let's go get some ice cream. And he said, I'm going to beat your ass so the white man don't beat your ass. See, did you hear that beat back in the day? Yeah. See, my dad, I never been to jail because of my dad raising me right. When people say my reputation, when y'all talk about who I am now, it's because when I buried my mom, I took her here 15 years with Alzheimer's. But people patted me on my back. I said, no. Don't pat me, pat that lady in the casket. Because if she didn't raise me like this, I wouldn't be like this.
Mama, so hold on. Before you keep going.
I got a rebuttal for that, but go ahead.
Everybody on here, everybody got their ass whooped on here. I can tell.
What's
now she did. She young, Pop. Hey, Pop, she did.
Before, what's the worst ass whooping you ever got?
So let me finish my thought, and I'm going to answer your question.
We're going to get back to that question. I'm going to let Coco, come on, Coco, wrap it up real quick.
So wrap it up real quick. Like I was saying, my generation is probably the cusp of the kids who are very sensitive because I'm 40 or whatever. My mom was raised like what he's saying, but I end up having my mom not... She don't want to whip her kids, so I never got a whipping. So what she raised me on this emotion. She look at me one time and say, "Don't do it," and then threaten me with an ass whipping. That was all that I needed. But the baddest ass whipping I ever got was I never had a whipping, but I was raised to respect elders. Period. Because I know where she came from. She came from this, gotten whipped with extension cords, all kind of shit, and said she would never do that to her kids.
My mama killed me before.
And you came back.
I was with God.
Came back, Jesus. That's Jesus. That's Jesus.
God says, man, take your dumb ass back down now, man.
That's Jesus.
Shit, nigga. I done got whooped so bad. You remember you used to catch hand whooping and your throat to break? You had to hit me like that.
And then while they whoop your ass, he talking to you. Don't do that shit, no.
Man,
my daddy cuss. He just say, "Don't do that shit," and beat you. And I'm sitting.
Hold on, time out.
Man,
so we got somebody new on the panel. What's your name, darling? Give her the mic. Give her the mic. Give her the mic. What's your name, baby?
My name's Sonia.
Sonia?
Yes.
Where you from, Sonia?
I'm originally from Kentucky. I'm originally from Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Versailles, right down from K-State.
Okay. So Kentucky, how long you been in Houston?
I'm moving down here at the end of this year.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, my son lives here, so I come down every month to visit.
Welcome. Who brought you here?
Leslie.
Welcome for sales. Hey, Versailles. Right there.
Time out. All right, respect the mic. Hold on. Respect the mic. Respect the mic. We'll talk later. So you So you down here. How you like Houston so far?
I like Houston a lot.
Like Houston a lot.
Yeah, it's
all right,
nice.
Cool.
I like the diversity. I like that there's a lot of different things to do.
Okay, he said a lot of niggas here.
She's in Kentucky. You see. Yeah.
So let me ask you this
I
question.
live in Cincinnati for the past 30 years.
So let me ask you this question. You ever got whooped before?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What was the worst ass whooping your parents gave you?
Well, I'll say, I got some, but I didn't get as many as the boys because all of my cousins were, at my age, were all boys. And my grandma had a belt. She would reach down underneath, like right here. Wow. Come out with it. Everybody just scattered like roaches.
Damn.
It was bad.
So, like I said, everybody on this panel got their ass whooped real bad. I know Vic is a bad motherfucker. Vic, what was the worst ass whooping you ever got, Vic?
Well, it was the summer of 1973.
Damn.
And that bald-headed nigga over there, Cunningham, it was his fault.
Mm-hmm.
My mama was an usher, which means she was on the front door.
Amen.
And for whatever reason, I decided I wanted to go outside and play whatever the good, Sunday, during the sermon. Me and two other people and what have you, preacher's case, PKs. My mom said, Victor, don't go outside no more. I said, okay. 5 minutes later, I went back outside. We was all out there, and all of a sudden I saw this large individual stood out. She said, so you decided to come back outside? They ran. She swung at him and missed.
They ran?
But yeah, they ran. I couldn't run because she had me with the other hand. Then she said, let me get this switch. It was a tree, the only tree on the property on 822 West Dallas. If y'all know where that is downtown in Fort Ward.
Yeah.
Main Street. She said, take off your clothes.
Whoa.
I said, take off the shirt and the pants.
Slavery.
People were stopping their cars, sitting on top of the hood, watching me get my ass beat. That was an ass whooping. He can attest to it because he know it was your fault. Best one ever.
All right, so hold on. You over there? You ain't want to bring your crazy ass over here? No.
Hey, now.
Hey.
Yeah, we did, but you ain't get no mic, nigga.
And we carried the show. But look. Let's go.
Oh, damn.
Time out. She is telling the truth. These Negroes, I had number niggas on here. Well, nothing but guys.
And we carried the show in the audience,
Number
but the
guys
only
over here.
time they've ever had a mic in the audience, and the women carried the show.
And they didn't want to talk, so the women got the mic and they carried the show. I'm just gonna be real with y'all now.
When was this, Pop?
This was about 2 weeks ago. So, with that being said,
What was we at?
hold on. Vic got his ass whooped at church. I got a lot of ass whoopers at church. Church was
The normal? Was it normal?
Between church and school,
Yes.
Church and school was my most
ass whoopings.
So in my interpretation, when we're at church, my family and my mom didn't take us to church. It was my aunties that took us to church. She'd look at us and be like, "All right, y'all better get it together." And then she wanted to make sure that everything is all nice and prim and proper. But when we get in the car, we getting yelled at like a fool. So y'all yelled at because I told you they got beat like y'all yelled at because, like I said, I'm the generation. I'm the generation after y'all that used to get beat, yelled at, and now the generation after me, they don't even do nothing.
With that being said, Slim, you're from Oklahoma, and ain't nothing but steers and queers from Oklahoma. But
well, you know, I am an only child, and you know what, I didn't get whoopings. I really, really didn't. I got one. Y'all some haters, man. Can I tell my story? I ain't said nothing all night.
Tell your story. Tell your story.
No, thank you. I'm good. But I remember one whooping that I got. I was told not to go to the pool while my mom was gone to work.
Oh,
that's right.
Everybody was in the pool.
Everybody.
Can I tell my story? Thank you.
Respect the mic.
I was told not to go to the pool. And I did, you know what my mom said, but everybody was at the pool, especially this brother that I just really wanted to talk. I was like 14 years old. So I went that long without getting, an ass whooping, for real.
You build it up.
This particular time, I went to the pool. I tried to hurry up and get home before she got home from work.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
As soon as I got in that house, she was sitting there on the stairs because it was like
with the belt.
Like a townhouse that we were in. She was sitting on the steps, and I froze. I couldn't say anything because I was soaking wet, and I knew that I had
like
to, soaking wet. So I already had to stop at the door and take all my clothes off. So she was like, "Yeah, go ahead and do that."
Yeah.
I said, "Mom, can I just use the bathroom?" I thought fast. Can I use the bathroom? Yeah, go ahead and use the bathroom. So I went upstairs. I put on 2 pair of pants because I knew she was Scorpio, so they're kind of out there.
Scorpio.
Yeah. So she told my behind
Ass up.
I mean, that was the first and last time I ever got a whooping because it hurt. I don't like pain.
Let me ask you this.
I seriously.
Let me ask you this. Have you got your ass whooped so bad that you peed your pants?
Oh, no.
That day I did.
I did.
That day.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the.
That was a badass ass whooping.
That was the worst.
Well, Brady, what you got?
Picture.
You deserve it, though.
What you got, Brady? What you got, Brady?
Picture this. Just think about it. When your mom and them, when you do something wrong, and your mom and them say, "Nigga, I beat the shit out you." You talking about piss? Shit, my mama beat the shit out of her.
Hold on. I got my homegirl Nay. Nay back there. Nay is a comedian also.
Come on now.
I'm surrounded by these guys, and Nay is funny as fuck.
Come on now.
You gotta follow Nay. She gonna do some shit. I'm talking. When I say funny as fuck,
That's right.
funny as fuck. We gonna come back to you, Nay, in a minute. Les. You got the mic first? All right. Les, you're a good guy.
Yeah.
Sort of say.
Am now.
He seemed like one of those who didn't get in trouble because he was too slick.
What happened as a kid?
The worst ass whooping I got was in school. All right. Ooh. If anybody know Paulette Grant, she didn't fuck around. All right. She didn't fuck around. I'm in English class fucking around, ain't doing shit, having fun, laughing.
On your ass.
Oh, she was on my ass. Next thing you know, I knock at the door. I'm in class acting a goddamn fool. I didn't know they called her. I'm in there acting a damn fool. Knock on the door. Teacher gets up, open the door. She just looked in and did this shit here. I was like, oh, God damn.
Who mama is that?
Well, I go out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
She held my ass up in that hallway. I used to get spankings. She started throwing left hooks, right hooks, uppercuts, and every damn thing she could throw at my big ass at the time. And I go sit in, it was a predominantly white school, middle school, right? So
So I go and I'm sitting down. The next day, sitting there, and I'm getting my little tendencies back, about to start acting fool again. The little white girl sitting by me. She's like, well, you know your mama came up here. Yesterday.
Hold on, before you go on, go grab the mic. Grab the mic. All right, Red. So before I let Red speak, is it funny that your parents can just walk in at any time at the school?
Can't do that now.
Can't do that now.
At any time at the school, your parents and every school had that glass, that little glass window
that they can look in there.
That they can look in there, and that shit happened to me before. Like my mom's came to the school, I didn't know she was coming, and just sat there and watched me act the ass the whole time.
Back of the class. Wow.
And then you look like,
And then somebody say, "Somebody, mama at the door."
Oh, I know your gut dropped.
Your heart broke.
I'm like, oh fuck.
Like you was on a roller coaster ride. Remember when you go down? You be like,
You talking about TT on yourself? You want a TT on yourself at that time.
yeah.
Snapper, what you got to say? What's the word? What's the worst for you?
well, beside going to Catholic school and getting beat by Sister Gonzalez. Ooh, Sister Gonzalez. That was her name. Big black, big lady. I mean, she was like a gorilla. She was a boo. But besides getting beat by her every day, because I couldn't shut my mouth. So I would get beat every day till I was immune to them paddles. It was like, whatever. So my grandfather was the worst spanker, whooper, beat ass ever. He was a mean old sheriff. So I got psychotic whippings because I was so hard-headed. So old folks back in the days, I'm still old-fashioned with the air conditioning and the don't run that water all day. When kids playing water hose. So my grandfather had tightened it real tight to make sure we don't do it, because we outside all day, we'd be thirsty. And so I knew he was in the house, right? I had two little long pigtails, baby. I thought I was cute, so I said, oh, he in the house. He ain't coming. Some kind of way I opened it up. Once again, I'm hard. I opened it. So I started drinking it like a little dog to the side. And all of a sudden, this big man came, grabbed my two little ponytails and ring me around.
Yeah. He heard you.
I had a crook in my neck for a whole week.
God.
He heard that water when she turned.
So that's the worst ever. I mean, like after pain that he beat the hell out of me for them.
Hey, you know them. Hey, baby, you know back in the day he heard you turn on that water. That's why them houses. Ooh, he heard them all. He heard that shit.
He had his earpiece. He had his earpiece connected to the water.
Now we older. We know the shit.
So one of my worst ass whoopers. One of my worst ass whoopings one time, I mooned somebody.
You? Pop, you didn't do that.
Your mama.
Pop, I look at you differently.
Lord.
It wasn't my mama.
Oh, Lord.
It was my.
I look at him differently.
Ooh.
I mooned one of my cousins.
Oh, my God.
Pull his pants down.
I mooned one of my cousins.
You showed your ass.
Female. It was female cousin. And my uncle, they told my uncle.
Boom.
Man, look at here.
Man, come on, man.
Shout out to my Uncle Tony Heat. Man, my uncle whooped my ass. And that nigga
Wow.
Hold on, that nigga hands about that motherfucking big.
Your narrow ass.
And he grabbed me. And it wasn't I couldn't go nowhere. Shit, I had to just sit
grown
there.
man strength.
I'm talking about grown man strength. Grown man strength.
Strength. You gotta say strength.
You have that strength. Man, that motherfucker whooped my ass so bad. I say never again.
Hey, Pop, you made me just think about something. Can I say some crazy shit I did?
What up?
It wasn't a whooping. It was just once again, I'm the youngest of 8, but I had 2 older sisters that had kids older than me. So my nephew, they used to treat me, because I was young. I was 10 and they was 15 and 16. They was my sister's kids. Because this my older sister and I'm the youngest. They my nephews. Killer. They my nephews now. What you been smoking?
Just listen to him. Let's go.
Okay. So one time we are playing in Huntsville in the country. Y'all don't know about Huntsville. It's the 45 Sam Houston State is at. But then we out in the country and I'm playing the ant bear. So anyway, I bust my mouth and they said, "Ooh, Grandpa gonna kill us because we messed Uncle Floyd up." So I was bleeding. So anyway, later on after they fixed my blood up and everything, my nephew gonna try to tickle. No, seriously, this is the craziest thing I've done. My nephew tickled me, and he kept tickling me, telling, "Thank you for not telling Grandpa." So he tickled me till I started peeing. So No, hold on, let me finish. I unzipped my pants and pulled my wheel and just started peeing on him. I just peed on for tickling me, and my sister and everybody standing there like, "Are you serious?" He should have stopped tickling me, but I peed. And I just thought, like, you took me till I piss, and I'd rather piss on you instead of pissing in my pants. I just thought about that.
Wow.
That nigga wouldn't stop tickling me.
You are killing him.
Yeah.
No, I just...
At
his funeral, his kids say, "My daddy told me you pissed on him one time." I say, "Yes, I did." Yes, he should have stopped tickling me.
He already killed him.
Man.
So,
what was the thing though? What was the thing though when you was young, man? Your mom and them said it was one thing. They brought you into this world and they'll do what?
Take you out.
Take you out. You know what I'm talking about? For real.
Out.
Take you out, man. That's what it was.
And growing up back in those days, I would never take nothing away from those times that I had. Although I got my ass whooped a whole lot by my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my uncles, aunties. I never take none of that shit back, but that shit made me the man that I am today. And speaking of getting your ass whooped,
yeah.
So in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna have some ex-cons come on the show. I'm gonna have some guys who've been through the system.
They don't want you.
And here's the thing. And the reason why I want to do that, cause we all black.
Yeah.
And everybody got somebody in their family that's either in jail or been to jail. I've been to prison, rather. And now I got cousins that's doing good now that's been spent half their life in prison. And then they're doing good. And the questions that I want to ask different men or women that is going to come on the show that's been incarcerated, how do you adapt to life? And the reason why I asked that, my last 3 days, I haven't been there. I ain't do anything. I stayed at home and I just watched documentaries. So on Netflix, they got a document. They have some prison documentaries. One of them is called A Jailbird. If you ever watch Jailbird on Netflix, it's about females locked up.
Yeah.
They got 2 seasons of it. And they had another one called Unlocked. I just watched that one too. And it got me started thinking, like, how do people who's been locked up for so long adapt back to society? Mm-hmm. Now, I have an OG, and hopefully I can get him here for this cell. He did Fed time. Now, he had life in Fed, but Trey the Truth and whatever program Kim Kardashian and them had got him out. And he did 30 years. And I remember I was in elementary when he went.
A lot of things have changed.
Well, it was more than 30 years then. It was more than that. I can remember, like, I was either in elementary or middle school when he went to prison. And to be in prison that long, funny story. I had another OG. He passed away, may he rest in peace. Spent half his time in jail. Went to jail back in 1991. He got out in 2015. Nah, not 15. Like 13, 12, 13. This motherfucker been locked up for so long that he called his brother on the cell phone and said, "Man, I'm in some store called Walmart." Everybody know about Walmart.
Damn.
He been locked up so long, Walmart wasn't even here. How do especially our black men and women, adapt back to society when it comes to that? I know it's funny to say it now, but we're gonna have those discussions with the
I was just gonna give you a hint.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
Say something.
Before I'm on this new team that I'm on, I was on a team that NGRI, y'all know what that is, clients that got out of jail, not guilty by reason of insanity, people that was on parole, high cases, and been in jail a long time. When we get them, the first thing is if they have a good counselor, there's a process in prison that is a transitional process. Most clients can refuse the service or they could take the service. It's best to take the service, as he stated, because to adapt back to society and you don't know what a computer, it's rough. So if you take the offer for the transitional service, they start out at a halfway house with people that just got out of jail like themselves, and they are slowly introduced to society as far as resources, this and that to help restore, but not cold turkey. It's steps. But when the people go home just cold turkey, their success rate is probably little to none.
What you say, Brandon?
Man, I got to be honest with you. I'm gonna be real. I did 10 years too, dog. I did 10 years. For real, I did 10 years in college. Nigga, woo! I was eating them same spreads.
That's why I ain't even looking at that nigga. I know you bullshit.
I did 10 years in college. I was eating them same noodles. Them same. I was doing everything. I went through 2 presidents.
So check this out. So I'm gonna get that show together. We're gonna have a couple of guys on here. We're gonna talk about that, and women too. If y'all know anybody that's been incarcerated for so long and want to talk about this, this show is all about helping people.
That's right.
And you never know what this type of shit could help somebody in their lives, and and what they've been through, and what they trying to succeed for the rest of their life. And to talk to somebody, I've had friends that went to prison that did 10, 15 years flat and got out, had to adjust to what's going on in today's society. It's not the easiest thing to do.
My uncle had went through to the pen. Yeah, when he was in jail so long, remember the phones used to do this? Rotary phone. Yeah, that's how long he was in there.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing about people that's locked up.
Yeah.
They're the most. They may be fucked up going in, but they the smartest motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, that be
because they have all day to think.
You got to read.
To do the shit that they do, make the spreads that they do.
Man.
These motherfuckers. When I'm watching this show, these motherfuckers figured out a way to smoke coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee
Ramen
seeds.
noodles is like
ramen noodles, all kind of shit.
Them spreads.
They figured all this shit out just by being locked up.
That's where them hot fries come from.
Now, one thing about it, I never want to get locked up. I
No.
love going to my refrigerator every morning or anytime I want to. It's a cool thing to do. So any dumb shit, I'm not gonna do no dumb shit.
I seen out two men in my home. I'm from 3rd Ward. I'm from the hood. I seen 2 men of my homeboys get locked up and all that shit. I said, man, where the women, where the hoes gonna be at? I'll be here. Oh, they in college. Oh, that's where I'm going. Shit, I ain't finna go to no prison. That's the way I was raised. I had grandfathers, daddies. They ain't play that shit, nigga. We gonna beat your motherfucking what? Ass. If you sit down here. My daddy told me, you remember back in the day when I was growing up, we had Scared Straight. You come on TV. You know what I'm saying? And you
That's
get
what we had for you.
Man, they had Scared Straight. My daddy told me, come here, say, son, sit down right here. Scared Straight was on. He say, man, if you all go to jail, guess what? That's where you going. I said, daddy. No, not me. You ain't got to worry about me. He said, I ain't coming to get you. I said, well, you ain't got to never worry about me going no motherfucking jail. I said with motherfucking at 14, 15. Man, listen, he know I was a real nigga at a young nigga age. He say, man, I don't blame him. I said, Dad, I'm not going that way, that route. So
whoever worked behind the bars.
Before we wrap up, respect the mic. Hold on. What you got to say?
Whoever worked behind the bars where you actually see how prisoners live and everything. I worked my first job out of college when I got my first degree at Southern. Y'all, have anybody heard of Louisiana, the all-women's prison called St. Gabriel?
The St. Gabriel.
I worked there on the inside. And let me tell you, like he said, the adaptation when you get out is totally different. When you in jail for so long, for these women, they actually had formed a family. What I mean is that one, like a stud, one was the mama, the stud was the daddy, and then they had other little young girls that they brought in as they were the kids. So there was actually a family. Like the mental is just, they made the best out of what they can do, and to them that was like life. You know what I'm saying? Because they're doing 20 whatever such years. I worked at a death row in Georgia. I was at a death row prison. You know they never getting out, so ain't no adaptation for them. But these people will adjust because they have no choice.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do in a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks I'm getting that together. I want y'all to be here, be a part of that. That's gonna be interesting to talk to a lot of these guys and women. If y'all know somebody that's willing to talk about their time being incarcerated, bring them on. It's gonna be interesting. Now next week, is Tony here? Tony still here? Where Tony at? Oh, he left out? Okay, so next week we're going to do is the NFL draft. So we're doing a podcast and NFL draft at the same time. Next week we're actually going to start on time because the draft starts at 7 o'clock. So we're going to start on time. We're going to actually talk about, who's getting picked and all that. So are we good with that? We good with that next week? Yeah.
Hey, Pop.
Yeah. What's up?
That's who one of the guests I was wanted on tonight, but she couldn't be it because she had A&M moving her son. But my sister, her son is Anaya Smith, number 0, the baddest A&M's offensive player on the team. He's going to the draft. He's in the draft. So I'll probably come and be on there with you because he's going to be in the draft.
Okay. So, yeah. So we're starting on time at 7 o'clock next week because we're going to talk about the draft. We're going to have people in and out. And Tony is going to be in charge of the draft party. So we're going to party, too, with the draft. So wear your favorite gear, whoever your favorite team is.
Oh.
Just wear it.
Let's go.
I don't care who it is.
Let's go.
It could be the
Right. It could be
the Oilers.
It could be whoever it is. Whoever your favorite team is, wear it next week. So we're going to have that going on. And then hopefully the week after that we'll have the people who's been locked up and things like that. I still need you guys here.
Got locked up, let me
You want the
out.
NFL? You want NFL?
I may bring a Cris Dish.
I'm sorry.
Or
It's
university?
NFL teams.
Oh, okay.
I may bring a Cris Dishman jersey or something.
NFL teams next week. Whatever your favorite team, wear. We're going to have a party right here, and we're going to have the podcast going on at the same time. So we're going to have a lot going on next Thursday. And other than that, when we leave here, we're going to go next door and support Lady Rico.
That's right.
Brady going to go on. He's going to do his comedy, and
Yeah.
he's
Might
gonna
sing. I might sing a little something.
He's going to sing a little
Big
something.
Gerald Levert, boy.
Hey, Pop.
What's up?
What if let me ask you a question. I don't know if I need to talk to you as off camera, but what if I bought a Cris Dishman jersey and we make some donations and we raffle it off or something? You think we could do something like
We
that?
could do
and
that.
the money go to his football program.
We can do that.
Right.
We can
I
do
gotta
that.
Go.
We can definitely do that.
See, Flo, see, Floyd. I told you.
So I'm a businessman, you know, my mind is out. Y'all gotta
that might have
excuse
been
me.
like
And we can definitely.
Flo,
we can
good
definitely
people,
do
man.
that.
Well, I can bring an Archie Griffin jersey, 2-time Heisman,
Well,
but we need
now
to
you
bring
doing
1,000
too
for
much.
that. We need to raise
Well,
at least a couple.
let's start off with Chris.
Chris Dish, yeah, let's go.
And then we'll go from there.
I can bring Harry Tubman jersey.
Bring Harry Tubman. Bring Harry Tubman.
she the real MVP.
You just bring her.
So what we're gonna do next? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna party, and we'll have the podcast, NFL draft party, and podcast going on at the same time. We're gonna go next door and support Lady Rico and listen to some people do some fucked up karaoke, and also hear some comedy. Some people gonna be funny if they can be. Other than that, I want to thank everybody that's on the panel.
Come on now.
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Sonia.
Sonia.
Yeah.
From
Thank you,
Kentucky.
Sonia.
Thank you.
From Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sonia, from Kentucky.
Thank
You're
you.
always welcome to be on the panel anytime. We're here every Thursday. Come on through. You may learn something. So
May not.
you may not learn nothing. You may hear some bullshit. But other than that, man, I want to thank everybody for being on the panel again. I want to thank our special guest, Cris Dishman, head football coach at Texas Southern University.
Come on now.
We're going to support those kids and support what they got going on over there. Other than that, I got the big stick, and I got all the energy. Hey, mental health is real.
Come on now.
Let's keep it real. Amen. And I thank everybody for tuning in and watching Big Stick Energy. Thanks so much.
Chill.
Let's go support.
Chill.